There we go. Pow. There we go, folks. Hand line a crappie in after I snap my line in the middle because I'm an idiot. It's a train bite. I'm telling you, it's a train bite. Hear that vibration? Like a dinner bell. There's a train right there. Like I said, it's really close. What's up, guys? So I'm out here at one of my favorite spots, and I brought the kayak with me. It's actually, what is it, like, I don't even know what the date is. So it's Tuesday, December 3rd here in Nebraska, and it's like 50 degrees. So I'm gonna throw the old kayak in the pond over here. I'm gonna hope I can catch something. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. Got my ultralight with me and another medium spinning rod. And I think I'm just gonna start throwing around some gold minnows again. They've been really key for me lately. I went and bought one of the bigger packs that's full of juice. And I threw these are 2.5 inch, I threw my 3-inch ones in there also, just to keep them together, it'll make it easier. But I'm gonna get out there and see if I can catch something. I should be able to get something while I'm here. This has always been a pretty good spot for me, but the weather is changing. I was actually gonna go fish. There's a pond over here behind me. I was gonna go fish that one, but it's half iced over. So I'm gonna throw it in here and see what we can get. Stay tuned. We're just gonna try to toss it in here and hope that I don't get my feet wet. I'd really rather not get my feet wet considering how cold it is, but I might be in trouble here. Who knows, dudes? Getting my feet wet would suck right now. Wish they had a kayak launch at this place. They do not. Because I don't think it's going to be deep enough here for me to really get out. I might be able to push off of that. This is gonna suck. We'll see. Hopefully I don't have to get back out. I should be able to push off of this without too much issue. Hit my seat up here. Bucket knife. Yeah, I don't know about this. Do the kayak shuffle here. There we go, noses out. There we go. Get the old cheap old graph turned on here. Guess I've never really talked about this. I'm actually shooting through the hole. I have the transducer like epoxied in the nose here. I might show you guys that before I leave if I remember. And it works all right. The depth might be a hair off. Obviously the temperature is not going to be correct, but it doesn't do too bad. You can mark fish on it. You know, I was hoping for ice pretty soon here in Nebraska, but I don't think that's going to happen. Our forecast is all forecast is above freezing for like the next 10 days, 15 days, so it's going to be a while. I mean, the overnight lows are starting to get down there, but I don't know if we'll get any fishable ice anytime soon here. But I am planning a little northbound journey up into Minnesota, so hopefully that works out for me. Hopefully I can, that looks really crappy, but we're going to try. Hopefully I can find some folks up there to go fishing with. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not, but really rather not adventure out on the ice for the first time in a new state by myself. All right, I made it over to the north side. Didn't really mark much on the way over here. Bottom's starting to come up. It's about 20 feet, 20 to 25 feet is all the deeper I've found. Now let's see if there's anything hanging out over here. I'm gonna go down this bank and kind of cast around here. I got something. Seems fairly big. It's a little bass. It's a nice bass. Ooh. That's a nice bass for a little gulp minnow like that. Let him wear himself out a bit. He swallowed that thing. Oh, come on. Don't get wrapped up in my line. He's feeling feisty. Get up here, bud. Let me lip you. He does not want to come in. Oh, 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 oh. Don't want to break that line. There we go. Pow. And he's cold. Trying to get my rod situated. Yeah, that's a good fish right there. Hope you guys are seeing that all right. That's a good one. And he had that thing just skin hooked right in top of his mouth. Bam. He's cold. He is definitely cold. That's a good fish for on the kayak in the beginning of December. And it's 50 degrees. And he's chubbing up. Hopefully you guys can see that. Looks like they're down there eating off the bottom. So hopefully you guys, hopefully that camera angle works well. He's got some great color to him, folks. So let's get him back in the water. I bet he's going to be ready to take off pretty quick. You got it, bud. There he goes. Off down to the bottom. Well, Pang, first fish was a good one. I was expecting crappies. And you know, like I said, last time I used these, I knew I'd get some bass bites, but that was a decent one. Yeah, marking a bunch over here. See, they're hanging, drops off, and they're kind of hanging right on the edge of the drop off. I think I've got something. Yeah, I do. And I didn't even feel that strike. Well, I got something that I marked. That's awesome. Is that another nice bass? Yeah, oh, it's crappie. Pulled a crappie out of about 15 feet. He ate it good. Get over here, bud. Open that mouth up. Right in the kisser. There we go. Nice crappie on the gulp minnow. I found kind of a hole right there, cast it into it, and there we go. Got one to come up and hit. Get him back in the water. They're cold, look at him. There he goes, back down to the depths. Well, let's kind of straighten ourselves back out. Get ourselves kind of back near that. There we go, got one. Jigging right over him, there's a bass. Vertical jigging right over the marks that I saw, and about, oh, now it looks like we're 9 feet. Damn. Right in his top of his mouth. Boom. Smaller than the last one for sure, but he nailed it. Can't be too mad about that. Let's get him back in the water. I guess we can let him go over here. And he's off. Oh, there's some underneath me now, but I want to get back to that spot that was about 8 foot. It's coming up. That's the easiest way if you're out in something like this and you're trying to keep your spot, if you don't have GPS or something like that, obviously, is get yourself a landmark, and then you can kind of see where you're at. There's a couple marks down there on the bottom. They're all hanging out right on the bottom. There we go. That was a good hit. Crappie. It's a good size crappie. Well, we found a spot of fish. I'm surprised we found them like this offshore and were able to catch them. I hadn't even, wasn't even decided if I was going to bring my craft with me, but I'm sure glad I did, because I would have not caught these guys had I not had it with me. And there's a bunch of marks down there, so I need to get back down to the bottom. I'm blowing off the spot again. It's really hard to keep the spot. There we go. Crappie probably. That might be a bass. Oh, crappie. Oh no, that is a bass. I can't even see what I'm doing here. I was marking them right down there, right next to that. There's something down there. They're all kind of hanging by that thing. Chill out, bud. There we go. Got another bass. Hope you guys can see that pretty well. Don't know what angle to hold that at because I can't get my phone to connect, but get him back in the water here. Ooh. Let me go, punk. See if we can cast around that thing a couple more times. See if there's anything else hanging out right there. See if we can get back on our marks. Ooh, there's some hanging out in the middle of the water calling them there. I don't know how deep I am right now. 7 foot. Let's give it a little bit more juice. Dang it, what the fuck is going on? And I think I had a bite. No. Stupid ass. I don't know if I'm gonna get that knot out of there. Probably just gonna snap my line right here and yep. Okay, let's get that. Yeah, there's something on there, dude. I think. Maybe not. That would be awesome if there was. Let's hand line her back in here. There it is. Is there? No. Can't tell if there is or not. No, I don't think so. Maybe, yeah. I couldn't feel him fighting. I was just pulling him up. Well, there we go, folks. Hand line a crappie in after I snap my line in the middle because I'm an idiot. Ain't mad about that guy at all. That's pretty awesome, folks. Let's get him back in the water. It was way over there. He was hanging on to that thing for a while. Get out of here, bud. Yeah, only lost like half my dang line off of there. Big old fail for me. I couldn't tell if there was a fish on it. It felt heavy, but he wasn't fighting at all. I might have been dragging him around for a second, basically. There we go. There we go. Little bass. Little bass. It's a train bite. I'm telling you, it's a train bite. Hear that vibration? It's like a dinner bell. There's a train right there. Like I said, it's really close. But if they like to eat when the train goes by, I ain't mad about that. So let's let this little cold dude go. Get out of here. Had a pretty amazing day out today. The weather was beautiful, obviously, and you can't beat that in December. And I managed to hook up with a few good fish. That first bass that I got was pretty dang decent. I was pretty, looks like something just swam off of there. Should have my thing dangling in the water, but all right, never mind. Got to stay focused. Squirrel! Yeah, we had a good day on the kayak today. I'm actually going to bring it out again tomorrow. I'm going to see if one of my buddies wants to go out, but we'll see if he can take off work. But what'd we hook into? We got a few bass and a few crappie. I was hoping we'd catch a bluegill and maybe a a catfish. I usually have luck out here catching them on stuff like I'm throwing, but did not today. Everything that we found was on the sunny side of the bank, and most of it was kind of off. They were hanging out on drop-offs, just like you would expect, drop-offs and holes. So it really helped to have the fish finder here. So anyways, I got to get this kayak loaded back up. It's starting to get cold. My feet are getting cold. The sun is just getting ready to, where is it at? You guys can't even see it. Well, the sun is just starting to go down. It's 4 o'clock, so I've got about a half an hour of light left. So I'm gonna get my stuff packed up in there because it's gonna get cold really quick. But anyways, I upload every 3 days, fishing, camping, outdoor stuff. If you thought the video was cool, definitely give it a like. It helps me out a lot. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it. It's free, and I do cool stuff. I really appreciate you guys that are watching these videos. It definitely means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Stay tuned.